Welcome back, everyone. We are ready to start our next run, which is Spyro Hero's Tale by EduIV. And we have Edu here right in the call with me. This will be estimated to take about 1 hour and 30 minutes. And so, yeah, we're going to go through this awesome game from the, GameCube, PS2, Xbox era. And Edu, I'm going to leave it all to you, my friend. Do you want to do a count-in, an intro to this run?
Yeah, sure. Let's do 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck, good luck.
Thanks. Okay, so hello, my name is Edu, and this is Spyro A Hero's Tale for the Dark Gems, and yeah, there's a lot of cutscenes in this game, as I think many of you know. So yeah, I'm gonna be quiet for most of them, but yeah, I'm playing this on the Xbox 360 because it's the fastest version. Well, actually, the original Xbox is probably faster, but I don't have an original Xbox, so I'll just do it on the 360. It also looks better on the 360. And yeah, so the only problem with the Xbox 360 version is that the game might crash at any point, basically. So be prepared for that. That's why the estimate is also a bit higher. My PB is 116.15, but the estimate is 130, because if you get a bad crash, then you can lose a lot of time.
That's the fallen dragon, Red. I'm sure you've heard all about him.
No.
Yeah, so the Xbox version is faster than the PS2, because PS2 has some weird collision and you can't do many tricks. Most notably, you can't do the first trick, which is double jumpless, where you actually skip getting double jump.
Years ago? Huh. What are dark gems?
Oh, questions. So many questions. Dark gems are the life-draining stones.
And on
that
GameCube
fuel
the
Red's
loads are
evil
slower,
power.
so
If you're
that's
going
why
to
we don't
stop
use that.
Red, you'll have to find out more about
Anyway,
it
we're about to
and
start here.
destroy all the dark gems. But first, go and see Moneybags. He usually has something worth buying.
The official timing
Good
actually
luck,
starts when you
Spyro.
gain control. You gain
Now
control
I'll
while
unlock
it's
that
where
door
the
so you
screen is
can-
still dark.
Oh,
Right above.
Spyro.
No. Okay, so I'm gonna grab some gems here because I need to grab them for a key. And also I'm gonna do a save stat in Crocodile Swamp, so I need a few extra gems. And now this is double jumpless. Let's hope I can get it without bonking. And I bonked, nice. Again. So this is basically the hardest trick in the game. Okay, I'm ahead of the bonk now. Good. Okay, I'm in the water now. So what I did there is that there's a thing called you can infinite jump in this game, and it's a lot easier with double jump, but you can also do it with single jump. If you grind against the wall, as I did there, and you can gain some height.
Yeah, something
And
like
that trick is actually
Who's Red?
like probably the main reason why many people are intimidated by this run, because you actually have to do that trick in every category, and it's just difficult. I bonked twice. There's a spot on the wall where you always bonk, and
Whew.
also when you get close to the
Yeah,
top,
do that.
it gets much harder to surf on the wall. So it's even harder than it looks. I'm gonna grab some gems here. Oh, we got double jump from Elder Thomas there. We can have these. Here's the first dark gem. So in this game there's 4 different hubs, and in every hub there's 10 dark gems, which adds up to 40 dark gems. And here we already have the 2 first ones. More infinite jumping. And you can pop out of bounds quite easily in this game. Even without infinite jumping, as you can see here. By just having onto that candle and going through the wall. And I actually need to have some light gems here. Because we need 8 light gems to activate the ball gadget, which takes us to a level within this hub. Actually, at this point in the normal run, I would swim down there, and I would be zapped by a Zoe, which saves my game and position. So when I swim into Crocodile Swamp and grab everything there, I can then death abuse and actually spawn back at that point, because I need to go there. But it's kind of risky since you can, if you die in Crocodile Swamp, that's run over, and there's actually a Zoe in Crocodile Swamp as well, who can zap you randomly. So that's why I'm not doing that. I'm doing a safe stat, which loses about half a minute. So yeah, in 100% this is basically what you do for every level. You just get swim in air and then you grab everything that you can while swimming, because you can go through walls. And then after that you get rid of swim in air and then you take all the dark gems and chests and whatnot. Minigames. This is not 100%, so... Okay, let's see if I can get this. Okay, good. You can actually glide straight to the dark gem here, but that's risky since that spider can knock you below the level, and that's a run over. You have to save and quit. So this Zoe right here can zap you. If she zaps me though, that's fine though. Okay, she didn't. And also... Oh, I almost fell. Okay, now we just take this dark gem here, and then that's the first proper level done. And yeah, here I would be that abusing, but I'm not gonna go talk to Moneybags.
Hello, Spyro. This is a remote shop pen. You can get things
So
here
this
for
is the reason
same
why it
price
loses some
you
time to
get
do
in
this.
the main shop.
To do it this way.
Plus shipping, destination charge, convenience fee, and teleport taxis. Happy shopping!
Village Depot. Yep.
Feel free to browse my fine
So that's
wares,
Crocodile
Spyro.
Swamp. Now we spawn in Moneybags' house here. We haven't opened the door, but this is a hero's tale, so we can just do this. Infinite jumping is by far the most important factor of this run. In 100% you will take that egg, but we don't need eggs for anything in this. Let's see if I can get this in 2 jumps. No, not even close. Okay, so 7 light gems, we only need 1 more. But we did buy the key earlier, so there happens to be a chest here. Also, I think many people don't know that when you when you have a chest, if you charge into the chest animation, then Spyro does a little walk where he places himself in front of the chest, which loses like 2 seconds, so you always have to walk into a chest. Okay, and now this trick is very difficult. Let's see. Okay. Got the first part. Okay, good. I got it. Sorry about that. So, what I did there, I skipped the ball gadget cutscene by entering the ball gadget from out of bounds. And that cutscene is quite long, so yeah. Oh. And that's weird, you have to select no to exit. I feel like that's quite weird. So Dragon 5 falls. From now on we don't need any light gems, we just grab the dark gems. 8 is the amount of light gems we need for this category. We don't need there's some other gadgets that you would need in a normal playthrough, but we don't need those. Out of bounds again, some swimming again. I actually kill myself to get rid of the swim. Oh yeah, I don't remember which pile I'm on. It's quite problematic. Actually, it's fine. Okay, so this wall, I got it in 2 infinite jumps, which is good. Cause that wall can just send you down. You have to go all the way up. Here I save and quit, since it's faster to save and quit and load into the Zoe. And for some reason the music just stops here. And this is a neat little thing that I found. You can just jump off that to get over here, and then we have the last dark gem over here. So these levels are mostly kind of short. We do need to enter almost every level, so yeah. Okay, now we have 10 light gems, so I mean dark gems. So that's the amount we need to go and fight the first boss, who happens to be okay. That's bad. Some of these walls are hard to infinite jump on. Yeah, that should be good enough. Nope. That should be good enough. Nope. That should be good enough. Yeah. Yeah, we can now fight the first boss, who is Nasty Noik.
Ah, there you are, my
And again, we do this. And now for this category, we need to break the seal of this boss area. It's in the holes. I actually gained control of Spyro in that cutscene, so that's why I was already in the next one, in the next cutscene.
You've done it.
This is Flame, which is the red Spyro.
I thought I was gonna be trapped in here for
Apparently they were gonna do something
This
with
way leads to Nasty's
Flame and
lair. Now,
the other
Bum and Ren is not
dragon,
his
but
butt.
I think the devs just gave up or something. So yeah, first boss. There's not much to... This boss is kind of boring. Also one reason why any percent isn't that interesting to watch. Since basically you do double jumpless and then you just enter the first boss. So 50 seconds into the run you enter this boss.
Spyro, it's been a while since I last defeated you in battle, huh?
Actually, I defeated you.
You did? Really? I don't remember that at all.
Yep.
Man, I guess it really has been a while.
So
are we gonna do
yeah,
this thing
there's
or
not
what?
much to do here. We just have to hit his butt 3 times for every phase. And then there's a small cutscene between the phases in hero style fashion. Also we damage boost quite a lot. On every boss actually. So there I took damage from his hammer to skip one of his attacks. That's the first phase done. This boss is not hard, but I have a problem where I just zone out while doing this and then I forget what he does next. So sometimes I lose like 10 seconds to just not being focused.
Man, I gotta get my
Also I die here to refill my health. What do I take damage? Yeah. During his second phase he has an attack which, if you don't take damage from it, then it takes maybe 20 seconds, so it's crucial to take damage here. Okay, and then one down. That's the second phase. Done. For some reason he says that I beat him like 3 times, which is kind of weird because I didn't beat him yet.
Come on.
I don't know, maybe he treats this like as a boxing match or something. I don't know. He gained some electric powers here, which is sounds intimidating, but it's actually not that difficult to dodge him. What do I do now? I jump, don't I? Yeah, then I can get hit. Getting hit on that attack doesn't save much time, but there's a butterfly here, so why not? Butterflies give you extra health. Yeah, that's nasty dog, so that's 1/4 done. And now we get the electric breath, which is mostly useless, but you can use it to activate some switches and
This time you
other things.
really defeated me.
And you use it to kill some enemies as well. Well, like one type of enemy.
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro. I know that you've traveled far and overcome great obstacles in your quest to save me.
Yeah, well, actually, I'm on a quest to...
So as a reward, I will bestow you some of my electric energy. This will give you the ability to breathe electricity from now on.
Wow. Is this breath even stronger than my fire breath?
In some ways it is, but it will take longer to defeat enemies. Specifically, it can be used to activate switches and power machinery. Excludes non-electric switches and/or machinery that uses light gems. Batteries not included.
So usually I would be playing around on this platform, but you always die if you do that. It's like the carpet in Super Mario 64. You shouldn't be messing with this, because this platform has some weird collision. You can just jump there to activate this cutscene.
Well done, Spyro. You've freed this realm from nasty
And
right after you
yeah, you can see Spyro's
teleporter started working again.
Oh, a teleporter.
you can see
huh?
Spyro's mouth
I think my
moving in a
dad's
weird
already
way.
has one of
It's
those.
because this game was meant to be 4x3. Because I'm playing on Xbox 360, it's widescreen. So it does some weird things like that.
Yeah, and Moneybags teleporter is smaller.
Okay, that's quite a long cutscene, and then we get an even longer one.
What? Defeated by that little twerp Spyro. He is only a dragon whelp. Your master was a useless lump of
So if I was
dragon
playing
dung,
any %, I would
you
do
brainless
the
innocents
run
better
at
get
this
your
moment
act
would
together,
be
or you will find yourselves working
2-minute
in the mines
cutscene,
digging for dark
50
gems
seconds
for
of
the rest
gameplay,
your miserable lives.
half-a-minute cutscene,
As for
then
you,
killing Nasty, and then
this is the
cutscene,
first and
getting
last
back to the
time
teleporter,
you will
cutscene,
believe
another
that
cutscene.
news.
So yeah, this category has a bit more gameplay. We don't go into any mini games though, and
He's on his way to this realm.
I think that's a good thing, because most of the mini games are bad, especially the Blink ones. If you ever play this game, you know what I'm talking about. But the mini games, it's fun to practice them sometimes.
Certainly gives the old system a thorough workout, eh?
So yeah, I wish to do 100% again at one point, but
Matter
as
transportation
the run is 3 hours long, so there's quite a high chance that the game crashes. So that's one reason why I haven't gotten back to it. Also, no one else speedruns this game, so
choose where you want to go. Anyway, now you're here. The next thing you should do is
which I understand, because it's not that good as a speed game. Anyway, we're now in the second hub, Lost Cities. And let's see if I can get this. Yep. Again, swim in the air. And yeah, just doing the same thing again. I'll line myself up with these gems here. Where am I? Okay. So here's a dark gem, we can't grab it because we're swimming, but we can go to the shop pad. And now we can. Dodge this guy. Oh no, okay. That's still good. Okay, good. Let's go, boss. It's always good. Now we can enter the first level of this hub. Yeah, first level, I guess. So yeah, how the levels work in this hub is there's the main world which is on the ground, and then there's one which is underground where I'm going to at the moment, and then there's one above ground called the Cloudy Domain. You can't really skip these platforms, you have to go down them. Then to Cloudy Domain you have to go up a platform. You can actually infinite jump here and get yourself out of bounds. But it just it doesn't load the area and you soft lock the game, so I've actually done that once. So this level is kind of short, but there's some cool mechanics here. A few cool tricks. Okay. Also, when you leave a cutscene, the camera angle is a bit different. Okay, so I'm gonna grab this. If I can. No. No. There we go. Then line myself up with this pump or fan or whatever. Then in the bottom left there should be a thing coming, yep. Then let's hope it loads the room, there we go. And I can see the purple color of the dark gem. There it is. Now I have to get rid of swimming air by going into that puddle. So that's the second dark gem. Now we only have one left, which is quite close. This guy will always snipe you. He didn't snipe me, but I was making myself hard to hit. So this dark gem is kind of cool. You're not supposed to do that. Can I get this in two? I can, good. So you have to hit 4 of these switches normally to get the dark gem out of the toxic water, but we only need to do 1 to get it out of bounds. Or in to bounds, I guess. And we can just do this. That should be good, yeah. That charge looks easy, but if you go too high then you'll hit the water and die, and if you go too low then you'll be out of bounds and you have to save and quit. And that's Sunken Ruins done. Where do I go now? Here, yeah. I don't think I've done a major mistake yet. There was some trouble getting onto some candles, but other than that it's been fine. No accidental deaths or anything yet. You don't need to gather gems here that much, because you only need gems for 1 item. Wait, I just realized I haven't read chat at all. Sorry about that. Well, actually I should not get hit by this. I think that's the last dark gem for the main area here. Now we go into Cloudy Domain and get the rest. Don't hit me, okay, good. I need to be full health here since when I go and do the boss battle, I need to be full health. And I'm not gonna death abuse before that. Well, I'm not gonna do an intentional death abuse before the boss, so... The movement in this game is mostly just trying to get as many single jumps as possible, since double jumping wastes some time. And yeah, just charging for the most part as well. So we're going up to Cloudy Domain now. Which I guess most people think that this is one of the best levels in the game. I think it's pretty cool. It has some good music, but we're not gonna be here for too long. Hopefully. This level takes quite a while if you do it casually, but since we can do infinite jump, we can just skip most of the useless parts. Also in 100% there's a neat trick where you actually enter the platform, which takes you up. You enter it in swim mode, so you can just swim through the whole level. Get all of the light gems and eggs. So yeah, I'm skipping a major part of the level now by just going around it. I think that's, yeah, 19, so one more. And it's just... we just glide to it here. Well, we glide down here and then we take another elevator, which looks quite similar to the first one. And that's 20, so that's half the dark gems, the taller ones. And now we go back to fight in Neptune. And the bosses in this game go... the further you get, the more interesting they get, I feel like. Nasty is kind of boring. In Neptune, well, there's a new strat in Neptune which makes it kind of cool. And then... wait, where do I go? Here.
There you are, my favorite one.
Then I heard this kind of cool, and then Mega heard this actually quite fun to watch and play. So here I'm gonna do another quite hard trick. Let's see if I get it. I need to go out of bounds, but then activate the cutscene, which gets rid of the seal. Oh, I think I messed it up. Yep, I did. Fuck, okay, that's bad. So I need to go out of bounds there. Because we can enter the bosses out of bounds, we just have to break the seal to the boss area. And if we enter in between out of bounds, we actually skip her cutscene, which saves a lot of time. And you can't go, after you've broken the seal, you can't go out of bounds anymore, since the objects like slightly change position, which makes it impossible to go further out of bounds. So that's a bit of a fail, but it's fine. We get to watch this amazing cutscene with Neptune.
Ah, you must be Spyro.
I just want to show you more content, that's why I failed it on purpose.
Normally people I fight say I'm smaller than they expected. You know, they're trying to psych me out.
Oh, I guess I just assumed dragons
This is
were
officially a Let's
tiny.
Play now.
You know, I spend all my time in the water, so I don't get to see a lot of dragons.
I think I'm full health, so I'm fine. Yeah, so there's been a new strat for Neptune, which has been known for a while, but the setup was found a few months ago by G Pro, who used to run this game back in the day, and he did all of the eroding for 100%. So I just take damage here to skip her animations and her attacks. No, yeah. Okay, but now I set myself up here on this corner. Let's hope this works. Okay, it did. So I should be dying there, but first, when the platform comes up, my death animation gets like cancelled or something, so I don't die. But I skip the lasers as well. And with that strat we can actually take damage from her head twice instead of once. So it saves like 15 seconds total.
No! I can't believe I was defeated by someone as small as you.
And of course death abuse to restart. What do I do? I take damage, yeah. Wait, what happens now? I'm not focused. I take damage, yeah. Push, okay. Those balls can hit you. Okay. She was about to throw a second one, but... Okay, so now I go here at this point. Oh, almost fell in the water, that's fine. Charge here. Nice. That's actually quite a scary trick, because it feels like it's precise, but I don't know. I get it quite often, so I don't think it's that precise. Now I could do a thing to dodge overhead, but that's not consistent, so I'm not gonna do that. It only saves like 1 second. And again, the bosses are saying that I defeat them like 3 times, which makes no sense. What now? Yeah, same thing again. I was gonna say earlier, the balls can hit you. For example, if you're like close to the edge, then you can't go anywhere, and you just get hit. That's why I try to be in the middle of the arena. Oh, big ball. Another one. It's close. Now stand by at this point here. Yep. And same place again. Nice. So good in Neptune. Only one major mistake so far. In Neptune cutscenes keep kind of missed. Oh. Actually I need to finish this fight before I say anything. She can always hit you. Okay, I'll play that as safe as you can. Good, so that's the second boss done. Wait, let me put
I
the...
can't believe I was defeated by a pig.
I'm sorry, I didn't...
So tiny I couldn't even see him with a microscope.
Okay, see,
I wasn't
now
looking
you're
at the
just
chat for
over
like the first 20 minutes of the run. I just forgot.
Spyro, thank you for
I haven't actually done...
as a token of my gratitude.
I haven't actually used
will grant
mic
you the
while
power of
I've
water
been
breath.
streaming for the most
Oh,
part.
cool,
I
another
actually
red
started
pack.
using it
What
like
can I do with
a few
this?
weeks ago.
You can use
So I'm
your
kinda
water
new to
breath
the- I'm
move
new to
some
the
objects,
idea of
solve puzzles,
talking and
and
playing at the
slow
same
down some
time.
enemies. You can also
This is
use
going
it to
pretty
add
well
water
so
to
far.
dehydrated foods.
Now we need to go out of bounds again. To get out of here. Oh. Sometimes when the game loads areas, it just drops all of your inputs. So I was swimming there, but when the game loaded a new area, I just stopped swimming. Which is kind of weird. It only happens like in 2 places, though. So yeah, that's the second hop done. Let's go to the ice world. Have some fun. Sorry if I missed some messages in the chat.
I cannot believe this. What is going on around here? Do I have to deal with Spyro myself? He'll be on his way here looking for me soon.
Ice world, best world.
Let
Yeah,
me
it's
think.
pretty fun. There's some good music as well.
I suppose I could always release my other guardian. Aldred has quite a few tricks up his sleeve.
If
that
you
will
play
give
this casually,
Starry
you're
and
supposed to do
Spyro
Gloomy
a run
Glacier
for
with
his money.
Hunter. But there's no dark gems in the Hunter world, so we're just not gonna use him, and we're gonna infinite jump our way
Stand
into
guard over there
the
and
level
make sure
which
nobody gets past you. If you let me down,
comes after
you
Gloomy
know
Glacier,
what will happen.
which is Ice Citadel. We just go into it the back way.
Now, here you are on the beautiful but cold, icy wilderness.
Yeah, Gloomy Glacier is
You should head to the Ice Citadel and try to find the
it's a hard
Elder
level to
there.
do in 100%.
Able to tell you where Red
It is actually, I
is
think, one of the
hiding.
most fun ones. Because Hunter has some good fun movement, and there's a lot of hard jumps which are hard to master, but when you get them it feels good. But yeah, as I said, we don't need to think about any of that. Okay, let's go here. This spinning thing here is... Okay, good, it stopped. I'm actually on 1 hit, so that spinning thing can hit you, and will hit you if you're 1 hit. And then you'll die, and you have to do all of the infinite jumps again. So that's why if it's spinning, I just stop and wait. There's no point in trying to force my way through it. You can get through it, but it's just RNG if you get through it or not. Also, that bird can hit you. If you fly into it, you can die. Okay, let's see if I have good luck with these. I'm not having good luck. I think I should wait. What do I do now? These icicles are... Dude. Need them to dock, please. Okay, they're coming. They fall randomly, and if the back ones fall before the front ones, then you can't actually reach the dark gem. I think I can just do... Yeah. I can just do this. I should have done this in the beginning, but... Yeah. Yeah, this ice level is cool. Where do I go now? Oh yeah, I go up this tree. So I think this is the longest infinite jump we do. All the way up this. And if you mess up 1 infinite jump, you head bash all the way down. You have to do it all again. Happens from time to time. Is this height good? No, I'm gonna do 1 more. I could have gone earlier out of bounds, but I decided to do 1 more. Because you have to be quite high. Okay, I got plenty of height. Okay, that's the first three dog gems.
Feel free to browse my fine.
Let's see. That guy is kinda annoying. And we don't have ice breath, so we can't kill him fast. If we go into that cave, we find the blink minigame, but I think blink is fine without us today. Can I jump? Yeah, I just have to move a bit. No, no, no. Okay, that's bad. I'll have to death abuse, I think. Yeah. Oh, is that good enough? Yeah. You can infinite jump on basically everything in this game, so that's always good if you mess up. That's good. Yep. This wall is a bit tricky to jump up. Should just go to this tree. Trees are like the easiest things to go up, because they're like sloped in a way, which makes it easy to gain height. So I'm 2 hits. I think I'm gonna take damage one snowball here. It's 1. Can I get a second one? Yeah, okay, good. Now I'm full health. So yeah, because Gloomy Glacier has no dark gems, there's actually 5 dark gems in this level, and then there's 5 in Ice Citadel as well. Where do I go here? Yeah.
Ah, there you are, my favorite one.
So usually you would do Gloomy Glacier, and then you would enter Ice Citadel from the front. And then once you're done with Ice Citadel, you come back through this door from the other way, but we can just skip into it this way, the back way. Oh, I don't know if that's good. Okay, it's good. This trick is okay, that's not nearly enough. That's good. Hit this stone here. Okay, good. That's pretty precise, but it's not that hard. I don't even know what happens if you fail it. Guess we just save and quit. So yeah, this would be the end of Ice Citadel normally. So we're going the back way. And breaking this dark gem actually lowers the bridge, so we can get back to where we came from. Which is not useful at the moment. We need to kill this guy to gain access to here. And here's the Ice Princess, but we don't care about her. Not gonna talk to her. Okay, that's good. Charge. They just put 3 enemies next to each other for some reason, I don't know why. Here is the exact same thing. There's supposed to be a bridge, but we just do it the back way. It's kind of funny that there's two of those after each other. This is a precise jump. Okay, I got it. The death zone is quite close there, so if I would have gone a bit lower, I would have died. But I just set it up properly. Not die. There's some lag here. Yeah. So now I find the window here, and it's opposite of the window. A lot of enemies here. That guy actually hits you closer to the door, so it feels like it's faster, but I doubt it's faster. And then this dude can hit you from anywhere, so he almost just hit me. He can hit you while you're gliding to the platform, and then you just fall down. So have fun with that. We need to kill this dude to open the door. Now let's... if you hit that, you're supposed to fall here into that guy's cut box figure. But if you hit the dark gem on the lower side of it, then you won't fall into him. Oh, okay, that's what happens if you fail in an infinite jump. So that elder actually gives you the wall jump, which is used to climb these legitimately. But we don't need that, we can just use this. Which is not faster than wall jumping, but it's faster than watching the cutscene and then wall jumping. Also, that guy is a pain in the ass. And here's the last dog gem. It's a bit tricky to get up here. Sometimes. Okay, that's, I think that's as good as we can get. Sometimes the game just doesn't allow you to get up there and yeah. So that's the third hub done. Where do I go? First the depot.
Feel free to browse my fine wares, Spyro.
And time to fight the third boss. I was gonna say something. Well, this boss here is... It's not hard, but there's some elements of RNG which can severely impact your speedrun in a negative way. Because you're supposed to spray these explosive boxes on him to deal damage, but sometimes the boxes just don't deal any damage.
I cannot.
And no one knows why.
This. How
And
did you make it this
I'd like to
far?
think it's a timing thing, but
No matter. I
But
will
it's
deal
not-
with you
it's
now.
just not
I was
confirmed,
hoping it
so-
wouldn't come to this, but alas, you have forced.
so yeah, it's weird. And
Am
if
I
you
supposed to be
miss one
scared
of the
of you?
boxes, then
I've spoken to the elders,
you'll
and
most
what I can make
likely
out, you're just a
have to do
traitorous
another
coward.
cycle, which loses a lot of time,
Well then.
depending on which phase you are.
Prepare, young dragon, to be taught a lesson or two.
Oh, started. Oops. I wasn't looking at the screen. It's fine though. I hope. 7, I think. 8, 9. Okay, that's good. They all hit.
Oh yes, Spyro, you fight well. You remind me of
Oh yeah,
me.
he throws 9 sets of ice balls. And then
I just hope I fight better than you
the
when I'm
10th
your
attack
age.
is always the boxes. So that's why I'm counting to 10.
Brilliant.
Oh my god, I missed that. It's fine. 1, 2, 3. 6, 7, 8. Good. And I actually, if you spray him with water, he gets stunned for a bit.
Well. You do have a lot of fire in you, but don't.
Because if you don't stun him, he will break the boxes himself. It's a bit problematic that I'm on green sparks, but let's hope I can clutch it out. So he throws these lasers, which... Okay, good. Oh, that's bad. Oh shit. Okay, good. The first set of those lasers are pretty hard to avoid. But I did avoid them, but then I just walked into one laser, so that was kinda dumb. But I should be fine. Is that 6, 7, 8, 9? No! Okay, this is bad. Okay, that's bad. So I was spraying water on him, but then I turned as I was still spraying water, so it activated the box. And now I'm most likely gonna die to the lasers here. Nope. So yeah, if you miss one of those boxes on the last phase, you lose a lot of time. Wait, I haven't been counting. Is that 8? Nope, it was 9. Okay, that's good.
You're stronger than I thought. Can't believe I
So now we get Ice Breath,
Well, looks like your power
which
wasn't
is
so infinite
one of the main
after
reasons
all.
why I like this game. It's actually it's a lot of fun to use. You spray it on an enemy and then the enemy just gets frozen and you can charge
Thank you for
through
releasing
them
me. I will now
to
enchant
kill
you
them
with
instantly
the
and
power
also
of ice breath.
get their gems fast. Which is very convenient for 100%.
Ice breath can be used to freeze enemies and stop them in their tracks.
Because in 100% you actually need to gather gems.
Small water jets are
In this category you just get
hot
them.
geysers.
You need like 2000 gems or 1.800. I mean 1.8,000, 1800. But you'll get them like just passively by playing the game. So you don't need to think about gems. Oh, and we never actually got the pole spin upgrade, which I'm doing at the moment. But for some reason, when you enter the third hub, you get all of the first hubs upgrades. Which makes no sense, but it helps a lot. So yeah, now we go to the last hub, which is a bit different. The boss area is not near the spawn, so we actually have to go in any percent as well. We have to go all the way to the end of the level or the hub. And I think this hub is kind of cool.
Spyro, I've got an idea where
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool how the last word is linear. It's kind of fun that the three first ones are like kind of open, and then the last one is mostly just one straight line.
Yes.
Well, there's some openness, but I think it's cool how it's kind of mixed.
Meanwhile, see if you can find a way into the
So now we need to go out of bounds. Oh, first try. I actually don't know how and when I go out of bounds. I just go. And sometimes it just doesn't work when I'm trying to bonk on the wall. I'm gonna do a small little proxy here. Nice. That's the only use for that kind of stuff. Oh, missed the dodge. And here we need to get swimming air back, but we can just do this, which makes no sense. But I guess the water plane doesn't extend all the way to the wall there, so we can just do that. I think that's the reason why. That's pretty cool. So now I'm gonna activate this shop pad because I'm gonna come back here later. But I'll continue swimming up. Oh, this might be. I was gonna practice this because I don't know exactly where I'm supposed to go or which direction. I think this is okay. Might have to open the map soon. No, I'm good. Oh, I was way off. Yeah, I should be entering here, but I went a bit off course. It's fine though. Now we get this Zoe here to save my position. Then going down this elevator tube is actually quite hard. You have to stay close to it, but you can't go inside it, because if you go inside it, then you can't get out anymore. Shh, that was close. Did I load it? Yeah, I did. If you're not close to the tube, then you won't load the level, so. And here's the shop pad, which we need to activate. I think it's activated now. I hope at least. Yeah, thankfully there's some water in the beginning of the hub, which lets you swim for a long time. But after that, I don't think there's any water. Let's see. Do this. Should be going out of bounds now. Yep. Where do I go? This way? Maybe. good. I haven't had a single crash yet. I don't think I should have said that. Because now it's gonna crash. At some point. My game hasn't actually crashed for like a few weeks now. I don't know why I keep jinxing myself by saying that. So now we have one dark gem left in Molten Mount. It's quite far away, but thankfully we activated the shot pad, so we can just teleport there. Like so. And those guys, yep. I was just full health, but when I got hit by him, I took 2 points of damage. Which is a glitch. Those guys, you have to deal with those guys in 100% and it's not fun. They're like the hardest enemy to kill. So yeah, that's Molten Mount done. And then we activated the shop pad back here, so we're gonna teleport to it. And then we actually have a ball gadget minigame here, which is quite fun, but if you have bad luck here, then you can lose a lot of time. Because there are some enemies that will attack you on a random timer. Wait, okay, that hasn't happened before. You're supposed to jump over it. Actually, now that I died, I think these guys can kill me easier. Nope, I made it. And I break here to beat that fireball. Okay. That's basically it. And then you can just jump over things. But no need. Here you can actually walk on the lava. But I'm not gonna do that since it doesn't save any time. And I haven't done it in a while, so... I'm not gonna do that. It's a frame perfect trick, but the height of the platform which you jump off is actually perfect for the trick to happen. So you just hold A and jump. Oh, hello. What's the time here? Oh, okay, that's fine. We're just gonna save here, so it's fine. Why is it loading? Okay. I don't think I've died there, like, ever. Hello? Okay, my hands are too sweaty for this. Coming up is also extremely difficult. Well, not extremely difficult, but it's a hard trick. I'm going to attempt to skip the cycle here on the floating rocks. I have to do 2 precise jumps. I think that's good. Okay, that's the first section done. I think I made it. Okay, that's good. That's actually quite hard to do. I'm glad I got that. So usually you would have to wait on those platforms for like almost up to a minute. But if you do some precise jumping, you can actually skip the waiting. Oh, I went too high. Okay. Don't hit me, thanks. Oh. And we actually killed these guys with electric breath. Because ice doesn't work on them. Neither does anything else. And killing these guys reveals the dark gem. Yeah, Dark Mine is also a cool level. There's a lot of cool levels here, but there's also some not so cool levels. And the enemies here kinda suck. Well, they don't suck, but they are quite hard to deal with. Especially this green guy up here. He can hit you while you're doing this, so... Why am I not hitting him? Okay, good. He can just bully you from up there. Also that guy can be a pain. Oh, nice that you're enjoying this. So that's Dark Mine done. Now there's only one level left, which is Head Slab. Wait, I'm on green sparks. That might be a problem. Yeah, I might die. Dying here is mostly fine. I mean, there's stuff happening in the chat that I can't read at the moment. My TV is actually like opposite from my computer, so I can't have to like turn my whole body around to see my monitor. I'm playing on a 50-inch screen, so... Or TV. Let's see, so hit this once. Oh yeah, to activate that. I need to kill him. Very safe. Need to kill him to open this door. Those guys have a quite long range. Oh, someone's calling out Wally, that's good. Calling out Wally's game. So these lasers will hit you if you're not careful. 47 is good there, I can get a 48. But 47 is close to perfect. I was gonna say those lasers have... their hitboxes are much bigger than their models, so you will get hit by them. How many? 1, 2? Yeah. You have to hit those switches to activate these doors. The green ones are active and the red ones are inactive. Which is kinda logical, I guess. Where do I go here? Yeah. These platforms suck. Okay, good. Wait, am I gonna... yeah. Some of these... that was weird. Some of these jumps are... Hello? These jumps are quite difficult. Even in a casual playthrough. Where do I go? Here. I'm almost at the end. Feels like I've just started. So you're supposed to go down there and do a small mini game to get the to activate the dark gem, but we can just do this and just clip into it. So we don't have to do all of that. Oh, okay, that's bad. Can I save this? I was just gonna say that if I fall down, then that's bad. Okay, I have no idea what to do. I think I have to save and quit, actually. I'm gonna save and quit. That's bad. You shouldn't fall down. And it hasn't happened. I think I've done it once. Yeah, save and quit was the play. So the game saved after I got the dark gem.
My favorite.
Oh, did the timer disappear? Oh, that's fine. I have a timer of my own which is doing the. Wait. Okay, I'm a bit confused. Okay, so I'll go here. Activate this. I have a timer of my own, but it's 2 seconds. I mean 2 minutes. I activated it 2 minutes after the marathon one. I just wanted to see what time using the normal rules. Wait, I'm on 1 health. Okay, good. Oh, that was close. Don't shoot me, please. Thanks. Don't shoot me. Okay, they shot me. Yeah, I got the backup timer going. That death is okay. Well, it's not okay, but you know. It's pretty hard to dodge those. That's for the dark gems. We're almost done, just need to kill the last boss. And first I'm gonna buy butterfly jar. We need it for the boss. Butterfly jar is an item which activates when you're on 1 hit. You regain all of your health when you use it. 1, 2, 3. Yes. That's a negative, but we don't need to worry about him. In 100%, I would have to worry about him. Actually need to not take damage here. Actually no, it's fine if I take damage. Oh. So this is the last boss. And quite a lengthy cutscene before this.
Professor, I finally found you. What were you thinking going after Red?
I don't know. I thought I could stop him.
Yeah, so the
after
last
you
boss
had
is actually
weakened him. But as soon as I
quite fun to
got him,
play.
I was captured, locked in this
But the
lab.
only problem is that if you
Red's
die
forcing me to work
during
on
any
this new
point,
improved
you have
army.
to start the boss
Better armor, extra
over.
brain
So
power.
I'm not gonna do any data abuses.
Oh,
Well, I'm gonna do one to spawn
I said
an extra
it would make it
butterfly,
a
but
lot worse.
Hey, don't worry. I'll have you out of here
yeah,
as soon as I
if I die, that's kind of bad.
How cozy.
Because
So, Spyro,
on the other
you
bosses,
return to fight
they're
me
like
again. And do you think I will allow you to win this
Uh,
time?
Yeah, whatever.
there's like 3 phases
You're
to
not
them,
so much of a challenge.
and then
I'm sure I can do it again.
if you die, you
Aw, poor naive
get sent back to the start of
You
that phase,
obviously
not to
don't
the start
know
of the whole
that
fight.
I
But here,
always get my
it's
way.
the whole fight. And if you get bad RNG here, you can actually die. But I'm gonna spawn a safety butterfly. So hopefully that won't happen.
Leave it to me, Spyro. I've got him. Oops.
Okay, I'm dead. Oh, that's bad. So that damage from this. It speeds up his attacks. I take damage from this. Oh, that's bad. Yeah, this is still good. Yeah, so that's 1/3 done, I think. Yep. Here's the second attack. I can actually use my electric breath to see if there's one of these switches under. So that's kinda neat. Also, these balls that follow me, if one of them hits you, then they will all hit you, since you get no invincibility frames. And now my butterfly jaw activated, so in a second, yep, that's full health. Now this is his last attack. But this is usually done in 2 cycles, depending on where the target spawns. Okay, it spawned kind of close. So you hit this target and then these guys start shooting their own boss. And then you can actually, if you shock these guys, then they will shoot faster. But he sets their attack, so they attack faster. And depending on where the target spawns, you can actually get quite bad luck, and you might have to do this phase in 3 cycles, which loses a lot of time. But you'd have to be kinda unlucky to get that. The target would have to spawn like on the opposite side twice in a row. You can actually see if the target is under by if it doesn't latch onto anything, the electric. Okay, so that's about it. Shoot. Okay. I think this should be good enough. Yep, that's the end. Timing ends now. Okay. That's cheating.
Awesome stuff.
I got a 1:20:20, which is not bad. On my own timer was 1:20. Yeah. I just want to say thanks for having me, and yeah, this was my first like commentated proper marathon run, so
How
I
did it
thought
feel,
it
Edie? How did it feel?
it wasn't that bad. I had some moments where I was kind of lost in my thought, but I enjoyed it. It was fun.
Yeah, for the first one out, you know, get a bit of practice in, and you know, for the next time you'll be coming back straight away, mate.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, how did you feel the run went? Feel pretty solid where certain moments felt like could
Yeah.
be a little bit improved, or
Yeah. I think it went well. I missed the in a platoon cutscene skip, and then I think there was some with the icicles in the ice world, and then also in Red Slab, and I think a few deaths as well. But
Alright.
other than that, I think it went well.
It's fab. Like there were a few bits where I was seeing some of the swimming areas when you're just going into a swim plane out of nowhere. It was blowing my mind at moments because I was just like, what is he going for? He hasn't got it at that moment. It's not. I can't see the plane. But anywho, so yeah, brilliant. Thank you so much, Edu. If you got any final words, any shout outs you want to do before we head on to the next run?
Oh, I don't think I have any shoutouts. Thanks a lot for having me, guys.
Well, thank you so much for providing us with the Hero's Tale. It's awesome, absolutely awesome game. That's outside of the trilogy of the original Spyro games.
Yeah.
And brilliant. Thank you very much, Edu. And
Thank you.
next up, folks, we have Spyro enter the Dragonfly any percent, no early Ripto, with our good old friend Wally, who's going to be braving it out for us. With obviously without turning around, going straight into the Ripto fight. So yeah, we'll be with you in a short moment after the little break. We'll see you folks in a moment.